Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this very dramatic copper color. I'm also going to show you two different lip colors with it. Right now I'm wearing MAC Heroine, but I'll also show you with more of a toned down lip if you're not into a bold eye, bold lip. So if you'd like to see how I create this look, just keep watching. And if you prefer a text and picture format or you'd like to see a full product list, I will link my blog down below as well, and there will be a tutorial on there for the same look. So let's get started. Alright, and as you can see, I already have kind of one eye done. It's not really done, it's halfway done. I'm just going to do this eye, finish my face, and then we will come back and do the second half of the eye. I just don't like, I like doing my concealer after I do my eye makeup. So I've already primed my eyes. I use the Lorac Behind the Scenes as usual. So we're just going to start out with a base shadow as always. And I'm using, what color is this? Beaming by Saucebox. It's from their Etude palette. And I'm just going to go from the crease up to the brow bone. And I'm using a Sigma E60 for this. I'm not using Snowflake because I do have a little bit of false tan on right now, and Snowflake's a little bit on the light side for this. So now I'm just going to take a Sigma E40 and a little bit of Saddle by MAC, and we're just going to run that along the crease, and we're bringing it up towards the front of the brow. So it's going to be kind of a different shape than I normally do. And then blend that down, and this we're going to blend all the way through the crease. We're not going to do that with the other colors, just this one. Alright, so we're going to have a lot of colors kind of transitioning here, so I just wanted to start out with Saddle. So we have something kind of warm, but it's going to be easier to transition with. And then I'm just taking a MAC 242. You can use any type of flat brush, preferably synthetic. And I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Coppering, which is this very, very, very like reddish copper color. And I just got this in the mail today, and I am so excited because I finally renewed my pro discount. I'm just packing this all over the lid. Alright, so now we're going to take a little bit of MAC Red Brick. Sorry, I got some new eyeshadows, so I wanted to use them in a look, and I still don't know all the names right off the top of my head. I'm using a Sigma E45, and again, we're running that towards the front of our brow. So we're doing kind of a weird like C shape from here to here. Don't worry guys, it kind of looks weird, but it's going to be great at the end, don't worry. We got that down, and now just take whatever blending brush you have. I'm using Sigma E25 Mini just to blend the edges of that. Alright, and now that we got that where we want it, oh, I have so much stuff right on top of what I need to get into. We're going to take a little bit of brown script and do basically the exact same thing, each time taking the slightly darker color more towards the like crease. So we like started making really wide shapes, and we're going smaller. I'm going to have this tutorial up on my blog too, since this is going to be a Thursday tutorial, so it's actually a blog one, but I'm just making a video too. So I'm just blending the edge of brown script. Just we have a nice transition, and then don't worry, this is the last one that we're using up in this same area. So the last one, I'm still using that same E35. I'm just going to take a little bit of MAC and Bark, and this I'm mostly just going to concentrate on the crease, not really bring it up. And then blend that real well because it's a lot darker than your other colors you just used. I don't know if you've ever checked out my blog if you're just a YouTube person. But I do list like what I would describe the colors as, if that makes it easier for you if you don't have these same colors on my blog. So I will link that in the down box below or somewhere like right over here. Alright, so I have my like concealer and whatnot done, so we're going to finish the under eyes. So we're just going to start out with a little bit of Saddle by MAC, and I'm just taking a pencil brush. This is an E30 by Sigma, and we're just going to apply that pretty generously to the lower lash line. And I'm actually going to take an E45 to blend that out because I really want to kind of blend this real far down. You can always not blend this as far if you don't want to. And just blend the edges so you don't have any harsh lines going on. And then taking the pencil brush again, I'm going to take Antiqued by MAC, which is kind of coppery, but it's not so like intense. But I want to kind of keep this metallic-y thing going on, and I want to echo it in the lower lash line. So blend that. Alright, and here's where we're going to make it interesting. So you're going to want to take something that lasts well in the waterline. I'm using the NARS Larger Than Life pencil, and this is Via Veneto, because this I find lasts the longest in the waterline. And now that that's placed where we want it, we're going to take some of Shadowy Lady by MAC, and we're just kind of like going to run that right along our lash line. Sorry, I'm going to get another mirror so I can be a little bit closer. And then we're also going to run that same black liner along the top, and we're going to go over with the Shadowy Lady. This Larger Than Life pencil is not my favorite for the top of the line. I really only own them to put in my waterline. But I don't want to go looking for another right now. And I'm just going this over my lash line. We're going to cover it with shadow so it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm first going to go over with that with Carbon by MAC. And I'm just using a fine angled brush to do all this. This is an E65 by Sigma. And we just want that almost messy looking, just kind of smudge it out. And then go over the carbon with the Shadowy Lady. And going up just beyond carbon, so it's going to be a little more interesting. And then just take a pencil brush and just blend that. And what I'm going to do, just to kind of tie in the purple to the copper, I'm going to pull this up and right along the crease, almost like a cut crease kind of idea. And I'm just going to blend that with an E45. And that'll just add a little more interestingness to the crease. Alright, so get rid of that fallout. Gross. Alright, so now this step is optional. I went for a very coppery highlight. You could go with something more subtle. I won't be offended, but I'm going to go all out. So I'm just going to take a pencil brush and I'm just spraying it with a little bit of setting spray, and I'm using MAC Copper Sparkles as the highlight. And I like to kind of make that on the back of my hand, or if I was working on a client, I would use a palette. So you could also use a palette if you don't want to use the back of your hand, but I usually just go for my hand because it's there. And then just place that on the inner corner. Alright, and now I'm just taking an E39 just to blend the edges because I don't want this to be like really a shape. And just to make this even more interesting, oh, my lashes just fell. I'm going to throw a little bit of Half Baked just in the very inner corner just to add a little more gold. So this is pretty much all we're going to do to the eyes. I'm just going to add some mascara and some falsies, and I will show you the finished look. Hey guys, so this is the finished look. You also saw it at the beginning of the video, but I did have a purple lip on then. So this is the finished look paired with a nude, in case you don't want something quite so bold on the eyes and the lips. A lot of times I do pair a colored eye with a colored lip. I think it's fun, but I know it's not for everyone, so I decided to show you two different looks. So one with bold eye, bold lip, and then more of a subdued lip to go with the bold eye. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please like and subscribe. Again, you can follow along my blog as well. I will link that in the down box below. It's RebeccaShoresMUA.com. If you have any questions or comments, also put that in the comments below, and I will see you guys again soon.